Let's go, mama. Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Epa. Congratulations. There you go. Give your wife a kiss, man. Where the kiss at? Sheesh.
Beautiful black women, let's get into it. So I saw this posting and I was looking at this and I was like, what is this? What is this? And then I saw that this black man actually posted and said, we need more black women like this. No, the hell we don't. No, the hell we don't. We do not need more black women doing this. And here's the problem with this. If you're a black man and you're saying, I want to be treated like a man, understand that being a man is a social construct. There's certain things that are required of you if you want to be viewed as a man. And one of those things is not asking women to start playing the role that traditionally was left for you. And black women,
y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
If a man is not proposing to you, that means he doesn't want to get married. So therefore, why are you proposing to him? If he wanted to propose to you, he would have proposed to you and then you guys would be getting married. But he doesn't want to propose to you, which means he doesn't really want to get married to you. He might have accepted your proposal, but that doesn't mean he actually wanted to get married to you. And how do you think that relationship is actually going to go? Because at this particular point, he's never had to chase you. You're chasing him. So he really doesn't owe you anything. And at the end of the day, he's going to operate that way, where he doesn't feel in any obligation to do anything for you. And why should he feel any obligation to do anything for you? Because you've made it very easy. Most men want to chase. They want to be able to chase you. They're going to respect you a lot more if they had to chase you because they're going to work harder to keep you. If I had to work hard to get you, I'm going to work harder to keep you. That's the dynamic that works. I understand we want an equilibrium. We want equity. We want equality. I agree with all of that. When it comes to economics and opportunities, and then maybe even how the justice system plays out, yes, I agree with those things. But when it comes to relationships, that's an entirely different animal. That's a different dynamic. If a man wants to be with you, he needs to prove that he wants to be with you. And black women, you are queens. You've always been queens. You never needed to settle for less. And some of you, I understand what's going on with you. You've looked at the data and you recognize the plight of the black woman when it comes to marriage. And you're saying to yourself, my clock is ticking, my biological clock is ticking, I need to get married, I want to have children, I want to have this dynamic family and this wonderful family. But at the end of the day, you're probably not going to end up with all of that by doing all of this. That relationship isn't likely going to last and be successful because he doesn't feel like he has to do anything. You're going to be doing everything and you're going to be covering up for everything and saying, oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, everything's good. But you haven't seen him in 3 weeks. Because he's going after the woman he had to chase. And what's going to end up happening? Are you paying for the wedding too? You buying the cake, buying your dress, buying his suit, buying the groomsmen's suits, buying the bridesmaids' dresses, paying for the hall, all the food, paying for the honeymoon. I mean, because let's not get it twisted. You actually asked him to marry you. So what obligation does he have? Ladies, we need to do some introspection. This is not it. This has never been it. There are roles that are reserved for men, and they should have to play those roles. It's not your obligation now to fill those roles. If a man wants to marry you, he'll propose to you. If he doesn't want to propose to you, he doesn't want to get married. And if you're ready to get married, then you need to reassess that relationship that you're in. It might be time for you to leave and find somebody who's willing to marry you. And another thing, learn to be alone. Because a lot of times when you're not willing to be alone, you end up attracting what you never really wanted. You're just accepting certain things because you don't want to be alone. You have to learn to love being alone. Love yourself enough to say, I deserve better. So until that person comes into my life that is going to meet the criteria for me, I'm going to be alone. There's nothing abnormal or wrong with doing that. So ladies, let's do some introspection. We are queens. We deserve better. You are beautiful. You do not need to be treated this way, where you have to get on your knees, humiliate yourself, even on video, proposing to a man because he didn't have the balls or the interest or whatever it is to propose to you. And if he wanted to propose to you, then let him do it. But don't be the one to do it because you've changed the dynamics of that relationship. He's never going to feel any real obligation to you, and he really shouldn't feel any obligation to you. And even if your marriage lasts, it's going to be because you're compromising all the time to appease him. Do some introspection. You deserve better than this. And you have to also ask yourself, how do I view myself? I need to question how I view me. that I'm at the point where I feel like I have to propose to a man. And this isn't just her. Jodie Turner-Smith did the same thing. Why are we doing this? When he's ready to propose to you, he will. And if he's never going to be ready to propose to you, then you need to leave. You deserve better. So think about that before you decide that you're going to stay with somebody that probably doesn't deserve you. Beautiful black women, stay safe, blessed, and empowered. Join us again next time.
Yeah, no, no, no.